Amnesty International is calling for an investigation into a U.S. airstrike in Yemen's Saada province that killed more than 60 African migrants held in a Houthi-run prison last April. The rights group says the April 28 strike could amount to a war crime, renewing scrutiny of America's role in Yemen's long and devastating conflict.
The U.S. attack on the migrant detention facility in Saada, northwestern Yemen, qualifies as an indiscriminate attack and should be investigated as a war crime. The research also finds that the Houthis subjected many of these people to abusive conditions of detention, and that after a nearby airstrike happened sort of minutes before the U.S. airstrike on the migrant detention facility, people who were being held within the migrant detention facility went and yelled at the gate, asking the guards to let them out. The Houthi guards, instead of letting these people out, shot warning shots into the air. And then almost immediately after that, you have the U.S. airstrike hitting the detention facility.
The U.S. Central Command has yet to explain the strike on the Houthi-run prison, a site previously bombed by the Saudi-led coalition and long known to hold African migrants trying to reach Saudi Arabia through Yemen's war zone.
One of the things that was relatively devastating is, again, you're talking about people who left Ethiopia, traveled to Yemen because they're trying to get to the Gulf, and then many of them because they want to send money home to their families. And now many of them, they have to have their families sending money to them in Yemen to deal with the effects of the injury.
The Houthi attacks have sharply escalated under Trump's Operation Rough Rider, hitting some 1,000 targets in Yemen.